Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Whether it's hot yoga, over 100-degree weather, or too much sun. Gator Light, with a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes, was scientifically designed to help move fluids into the body faster for rapid rehydration. Shop now at retailers nationwide. Gator Light hydrates faster than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
Hey, coaches, welcome. I'm interrupting here to tell you about a webinar or kind of a huddle alternative. I know we all love Huddle. It's great, but it's expensive. It does analytics and functionality, but there's cheaper alternatives. And I've got one for you that's going to use a little bit of AI, but it's specifically for coaches that don't have that MBA budget. So come over and join us. Take a look at this Huddle alternative. It's changing everything. AIHoopsCoach.com. AIHoopsCoach.com. I'll put it down in the show notes. Come join us. I don't think you'll be disappointed. You're going to learn right along with me.
From the Fifth Quarter Studios in Madison, Wisconsin, you're listening to Coach Unplugged. And now, your host, Steve Collins.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Coach Unplugged. I'm so happy you decided to join us. Before we jump in, I don't do this every week, but I would love if you went over, left a review, left a comment. I listen to all of those. Give me some topics. Send over to Steve at teachhoops.com. What kind of topics do you want to hear? But before we jump into today's topic, I'd like to give a big shout out to our two sponsors. First of all, Dr. Dish, the #1 shooting machine on the market. I've tried them all, and this is not only how innovative are, but the workouts and what I love about Dr. Dish is they give back to the community. If you follow them on Facebook, if you follow them on Twitter, they're always giving back to the basketball community. And you mentioned Coach Unplugged, they'll give you $450 off. Also, go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. It is a one-stop shop for basketball coaches. It's resources, it's handouts, it's videos, it's one-on-one calls, it's office hours. It's a coach. It's a resource run by a coach for a coach. It's not an ex-coach, not someone that's been let go, not someone that's coaching part-time. This is what I do. And Teach Hoops helps me keep the bills on. He helps me put up these podcasts, 13 podcasts a week. Teach Hoops helps me be able to do that. And it's a roadmap for you to be successful. And let me help you in this great journey that we call coaching. But let's head off to the podcast. All right, Coach. So I'm excited about this topic. I know people don't know that you were state runner-up. I was not. I lost in the regionals this year. So congratulations to you. Holy cow.
Yeah, thank you. It's a great run.
It is a great run. Seasons like that are special. I've experienced a handful of both runner-up and championships, and they are unbelievable.
You just have to enjoy the process. I mean, probably one of my more two things that really stick out from all of it, other than the games, but we're playing at Williams Arena, and we get there early before the championship game, and the guys had time, and they just went and sat out in the arena empty and just took it all in for 15, 20 minutes. And I told them, I'm like, look in the stands. I mean, it's just I mean, that feeling they're never gonna get again. And walking to the stadium, our hotel was a few blocks away, and we got there early, and we're walking as a team to Williams, and there's cars driving by honking with Lake City, people
Right.
cheering, and we get to the intersection, cars driving by honking, cheering, and then we walk by Buffalo Wild Wings in front of the stadium, and all of a sudden, all these people, and this is like 3 hours before the game, step out, and there's orange. You look over, and in the entire restaurant, it's packed with Lake City people, and they all come out, and I'm like, guys, do you see the impact?
Yes, you
The
have.
influence that you have had on a community and a lot of people.
I'm going to tell you what I would have told my guys when we were walking by there. I said, if we win tonight, I buy the wings. And they would have gone there. They probably would have won it for that.
Yeah. Oh, I know. So yeah, those are the things that it's the process is the prize, right?
It is. It's, I tell people it's the day I met my wife, the day my kids were born, and the day I won my 3 champion. I mean, I said, you can't buy those things. And I said,
no.
It is a thing. And I said, I get that. But what I tell the boys is it's a group of people doing it together that have been together. There's nothing, you're not going to have a job that's like that. You're never going to have this is high school, like college is different. This is the one thing that's like this. It
is. And it's why I think people gravitate to coaching, and why communities and get so bought into this, because the feeling that you get, you don't match that in life. Like you said, getting married, having your kids. And I said the same thing to the guys. There's going to be a handful of things you remember in your lifetime. Getting married, having a kid, and these are going to be one of them. And
it is.
You got to take it all in, and you know how hard they are to come by. They're not guaranteed. So when you have them happen, man.
I know. And I had a high school friend who had won a state title during the early stretches of some of my wins. I remember him texting me. He said, Steve, take it in. He says, this is going to go really fast, kind of like your wedding day. And he goes, and you're so focused on winning that you need to sit and smell the roses. And the first time he said, I kind of ignored it. But then the next time we went, it's like, ooh, I see what he meant. It's like it's cherished. It should be a cherished thing. But that leads.
I'm going to tell you a funny story as we dive into this. So one of the things that is the hardest when you go to the state tournament, I don't know if you felt this or not, but when you have a big win, in a normal season, what do? You celebrate, right? You go home, you hang out with your friends, your colleagues, your coaches. You might go down, you might, whatever, go to an establishment and just talk it out and have fun and enjoy it. You get to the state tournament and you're on duty the whole 4 days you're there.
Yeah.
So we won this epic semifinal game, played phenomenal. And the place is packed with Lake City people. And you go do the media thing, and then you come out, and by the time you get up to the concourse, everyone's gone.
Yeah.
Because they kicked them out. We were the last game, and you do the media thing, so you're not there in a timely manner. And you walk up, and it's like there's no one to celebrate with. It's just empty.
Right.
And so then you go back to the hotel, and you got to get the kids into the bed, and you gotta get them wound down, and then you kind of sit with your coaches and you're chatting and talking. It's just while all your other friends and family are out celebrating, having a great time.
I know. It's
so my wife had a little mini fat head. All the coaches or the players had little fat heads. So as she's going out celebrating with all of our friends and family, she brought the fat head with, and she was, taking pictures with me. So, so there's pictures of me out with the fat head picture. And
the funny thing is, in Madison, in Wisconsin, used to be you had to win a game on Thursday at the Kohl Center, Friday at the Kohl Center, and Saturday at the Kohl Center. So you had to win 3 games in 3 days. And it was like, it was luckily we were in town. I could sleep in my own bed, but it was like, I got, and the problem with being in town is everyone wants tickets. Everyone wants this. Yep. It's like, so after the first time through, we started we had a ticket person, and we had a, we had people dealing with all this stuff. So the coaches could just coach, and it's like all that. But it leads into today's topic, which are the
Yep.
6 ships needed to win a championship. So you
Yeah,
go through those.
And so you got a championship. Ship number 1 is ownership, and you need your kids bought in. You know, they have to have that ownership with your culture, with everything that goes with it. It's really important. You're not going to win a championship without that. Number 2, you need leadership, and this is player leadership. Player-led teams win. We've talked about this a lot, and you're not going to win in the end without strong player leadership. So the question is, what do you do as a coach to build and develop leaders? It's really why we're talking about this on the podcast. Number 3 is friendship. You know, talking about our team, every single kid on our team, every single one went to elementary school together. You know, that's becoming less and less of the norm in high school basketball today with recruiting. And
do you have NIL and you have NIL? And
we have some NIL happening.
Do you really?
Yes. Like little things. We have it in our conference. We had a community in our conference that created like an ETS, you know, workout, strength training type of area for athletes. And so they reached out to some area athletes, and they are paying them to come to this place and giving them, you know, gas money. And it's basically they had to sign an NIL agreement to be able to do it. It's not a lot of money, but that's in a small little pocket. I mean, I can't imagine in the cities with some big time athletes what's going to happen. It's crazy.
Wow. Yeah. It hasn't come. It's not approved in Wisconsin yet. So that's interesting.
Then we, you know, so that's the friendship piece. That's the connectedness that you need with a team. Hardship. You have to, I think you have to have failed, or you have to be able to get through failure and go through those tough times and tough moments. This team that went to the very end this year lost a heartbreaker in the section championship last year. 4 of those kids were on that team. They were bound to determine that's not happening again. They went through that hardship. And then sportsmanship, because I think you have to play the right way to really get to the end. And finally, scholarship, because you can't just be a good basketball player and expect that to carry over. You need to be good in all aspects of your life. You need to be a student. You need to be a good person. You need to make good choices. Like, it all goes together. And so ownership, leadership, friendship, hardship, sportsmanship, scholarship, those ships you need to get to that ultimate goal.
Well, and I think you think, again, I'm sorry, I'm a math teacher, but it's basically when all of those intersect, it's that middle little circle that you want. It's that intersection of the Venn diagram. Sorry, math.
Totally.
Nerd.
Hey, I'm a math guy too, so I love
but
that.
it's the middle of that. You know, I always tell kids, find something you love to do, something that will pay you well, and something that that you're good at, and that's the life lesson there. But it's similar to winning a championship. You gotta, all of those when all of those mesh and you get in that center circle, that's the lightning in a bottle. That's
Did
what
you just
happened.
Get a birthday thing sent to you there?
No, it's like I think it's thumbs.
Hey, it's your ceiling vent, so I'm dripping. Could be the rain, could be the upstairs bathroom. Yikes. You could hire the guy your neighbor recommended, but I'm pretty sure that's just his cousin. Do we know if he's licensed, or does he just own a ladder?
Listen to your home. Go with Thumbtack. Upload a photo or voice note and we'll diagnose your project and match you with the right pro for the job. Thumbtack. We know homes. Hire the right pro today.
Thinking about upgrading your sleep? Now is the time to shop Sleep Number. Trusted by millions for nearly 40 years, Sleep Number offers superior comfort, personalized adjustability, temperature benefits, and value that is unmatched in the industry. And right now, during the Sleep Number Labor Day sale, all mattresses are on sale. Invest in your sleep and experience firsthand Sleep Number's personalized comfort. Stop by a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com to learn more.
Thumbs up? No, it's something. These are
so when
all
you do that, doesn't work for me.
I don't know. It worked for my brother. Those of you that are listening on Zoom, it's thumbs up. I know as a thumbs up. I don't know if it's a 1. There's things that make balloons come up. Maybe it's 2. I don't know. Anyway, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's little balloons come up. It's a Zoom thing. I don't know. I haven't figured out how to turn it off. All right. Anything else, Coach?
No, I think that's good, Coach.
All right.
Hey, everybody. I hope you're enjoying the podcast. Make sure you subscribe, like. We love those. And send me an email, steve@teachhoops.com. Tell me what you want to hear in the future. Also, go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. Have a great day.